5, it's off review, and this is going to be a pretty salty off review because there's a lot of glaring issues with the game right now. First things first, first Wednesday of the month, we're supposed to get a farmable character, which is going to be like a new character added to a hard node, a new character added to a store, something like that. Characters being added to orbs is not farmability by any of the player base's definition of farmability, foundability, whatever they want to call it. But this is a huge disappointment. Now, the only thing I could say is Dr. Voodoo kind of got released at a weird time. And I wonder if Dr. Voodoo is supposed to be released today, or if there was supposed to be a message attacked to Dr. Voodoo saying, Dr. Voodoo is actually next month's first Wednesday of the month release or something like that. If that was the case, fine. But the other thing is that some people were expecting, because of the data mine suggested that we were going to get Echo in the War Store. I don't think that's going to happen. I'll tell you why. Because we're going to be getting the next Scourge event. What is it for Rogue? And she's important for that. So I don't see them doing anything with that at all. So they're going to make that super. They're going to make Echo super scarce. I wouldn't. It didn't seem like they were going to do Echo. Like if they were going to do Morbius makes more sense to me than making Echo farmable. So let's get into this new event. This is a 3-part event. The first part of the event is called Power of Attorney, which requires blitzing, and it is a total of 3 2-day events. And you max out points on this by getting to 17,000 points. You get points by blitzing, and you can get more points, and these are additive amounts if your character's defenders and your gamma teams are upgraded. So if you don't have these teams upgraded, looks like you're going to have to do 4 complete roster rotations. It's going to be, which the max is 8 that you can do a day, so 4 is half as much as max. Seems reasonable. I'm predicting, because I've got some of these characters already upgraded quite a bit, it probably only will be 2 or 3 rotations a day, and then that will award me points towards the Power of Attorney briefcases, which we're going to talk about because that is just a convoluted offer. So first part of the event is blitzing. Try to get 4 blitz rotations a day, 3 2-day periods, so a total of 6 days of blitzing. 4 days, 4 rotations a day might be a good target to start off if you're not really sure about how your characters are upgraded, or if you don't have the refreshes or something like that. Then inside of the War Store, we have Fighting Force, and this is kind of wonky because it's a 6-day event, and this is the problem with the 6-day event is that on that it basically zones 1 gets the most out of the third war. Zone 2 gets cut down by 6 hours. Zone 3 gets cut down by another 6 hours. And then Zone 4 gets cut down by another 6 hours. And instead of having 20 hours in the third war to get as many attacks in as possible, they only have 2 hours. And it's not that the event is finishable or not finishable, depending on how upgraded your A-Force is. And, then you could squeeze in 1 attack at the last minute. That's not the point. The point is that people in Warzone 1 are going to have an easier time and more flexibility. And so this post right here spells it out very clearly. Scopely has decided to launch events starting on Wednesday, ending Tuesday, instead of the traditional Monday, Sunday launches. Or the easiest way to do this is just to make it 7 days, extend the event 1 day. And so they have ample time to extend the event by 1 day. Considering the next event is dependent on war battles and using A-Force, I start thinking war times would affect this. And the answer is yes, absolutely. Every alliance will have 2 full wars in which they can do 10 to 14 attacks. But the last war that is running alongside the end time for the event will be depending on your war zone. You may have anywhere from 2 to 20 hours of the war being active to attack until the event ends at 5 o'clock Eastern time or 2 o'clock Pacific time. Zone 1 will have 20 hours, 14 hours for Zone 2, Zone 3, 8 hours. And then the last one, which is the worst, is zone 4. We only have 2 hours. How difficult is it Scopely to hire 1 to 3 people as a part of an oversight committee to catch this disadvantage before the events are approved? I know that this was reported to Scopely before the event went live by multiple people. And the issue is they just need to make it a 7-day event. That way everybody has equal footing. But anyways, yeah, you're gonna have to do max attacks, 14 attacks, and at least gear tier 13 on your A-Force to get full benefit out of this. Now, here's the problem: is then all of these pay out briefcases, as you see here, and that feeds into another event, which is garbage and is mostly an offer. But to see how it pays out, and between, even if you maxed out all the blitzing, 3 events, 15,000 each day, and then this right here is 15,000. So that, you know, 15,000 times 4 is 60,000. All takes us into the milestones for that, and this is called the Power of Attorney milestones. And so getting to milestone 32 is, you know, if you max out all the events, but there's no way of getting to milestone 33, 34, 35 without spending money. And to get to milestone 35 using offers that are in today's game, you have to spend $125. And there's just no way that 5 17 orbs, an elite 5, 240 T4s, and what are they doing with these these costume credits? They got 50,000 up there and then another 50,000 down there. It's all screwed up, and there's just no way that this is worth $125. And we'll get an offer review and we'll look at those offers. So it's pretty much these last 3 right here are just offers, and getting to milestone 32 should be the plan for this event. All right. Issues that need resolved or acknowledged. I'm not going to read all this, but there's a lot. I'll leave a link to this. There's a ton of offers, ton of issues in this game right now, and this is a running list. And believe me, it's annoying. Seriously, can we get any comment at all about raid milestones? Beyond frustrating, I like to spend a bit, and I like to spend a bit in the game. With all the issues lately, I've been holding on to my money for now until Scopely shows me they deserve a modicum of it. If I put the cheese on the Big Macs that were not asked for, I get fired. Where's the communication? Where's the accountability? Where are the community managers? Manage the communities. Placate us. Do something. Say something. Yeah. The issue is that the raids removed, of course, Spider-Gwen, but then they also reverted to like a 2-year-old schedule for raid milestones, and it doesn't have any teal gear in them at all. So what's going on with that, Scopely? And then this is something unusual for Reddit. Is someone, and I like this point of view. It's just something I wanted to read because it's somebody that liked and the Stark R&D milestones. I love how I could scale my milestone completion between spending gold and blitzing. If I wanted to spend less gold, I blitzed more, and it didn't feel pointless. Excuse me. When I needed to spend above 2 million gold, for example, getting any gear above level 12, it didn't feel wasted. Yeah, right now, if you spend more than 2.375 million gold, it feels like you're wasting gold. It also didn't need excessive amount of blitzing with the Bionic Avengers. Finally, I had incentive to spend my blitz energy. It was nice. So the key point is that right now with the Milestones event, what is it called? It's called, I can't remember, a high roller milestone. If you spend more than 2.375 million gold, it feels like you're wasting gold. And that is the point of this. I feel like Scopely will interpret this and get it twisted, and where really what the person is saying is like the way the system works right now with the high roller milestone, you feel like you're wasting gold if you spend more than 2.37 million gold. Why don't those milestones above that give something of meaningful rather than 50 fragments of an orb, which is not a lot? I mean, it's nothing, right? So it would be nice if the high roller would work like that, rotating special teams so it wouldn't be boring. maybe not 15 million, a bit less. So it'd be less effort to complete. But the current version generally feels like a waste of gold above 2 million. And that is the point. It feels like it's a waste of gold when you go part that above that. So I feel like Scopely's going to read this and give us some twisted version of what the real post meant. And it's like, oh, you guys asked for this. You guys said you liked the Stark R&D milestones. No, what the problem is that when currently we spend more than that amount of gold, it just feels bad. All right. Be sure to go in game and collect your free reward. And then also be sure to blitz at least once a day. I missed yesterday's blitz because there wasn't an event, and I missed one of the events, which means I could have opened up another one of those gamma orbs. So my first one only netted me 4 abomination. Boy, felt like I really earned those 4. And we've got at least one glitched out offer in here in today's offer review. So we're going to get through that. Hulking Genius. I really don't like these bundles where you're probably looking for brawn, but you don't want to buy all of this stuff. So you got 6 orbs right there. 6 orbs times $3. I say value them at $3 a piece. 6 times 3 and $18. And then you're just like, wow, does this all the rest of this add up to $22? No way. It's outrageous. We're going to move past it. Same thing here to a lesser extent. Abomination. These are the abomination orbs. So these are the proper orbs that give, it doesn't state it here, but these are the orbs that give a minimum of 6, maximum of 180, and average 9.3. So it's the proper abomination offer orb. So it's not the event gamma orb or whatever it's called. These are called gamma assessed orbs, but the other orbs are the event orbs that they're green. Anyways, 50 characters, 50 cents for an armory 14. So anyways, doesn't quite add up to $10. All right. So Hulk Hunter bundle. So anchor pricing on an Elite 4 is $20. So, and I feel like there's some people that actually spend $20 on Elite 4s. I don't. But you're basically getting 2 Red Star orbs in addition, which is maybe worth $1.50. Maybe we'll get some dark promotion credits out of them. And then who knows what this is worth, but that is towards the month-long event for Abomination. I think that if this was closer to $10, maybe I'd pick this up because I don't really value Elite 4s like they do, but Scopely pricing Elite 4s are worth $20, and so this could be bonus stuff to somebody. I'm not gonna buy this. Hulk Hunter bundle. Okay, so 2 things. There is another offer down below, which is for $5 that only has 200 of these. And then they've also had an offer for $100, which gave 6,000. So this doesn't quite, the math doesn't quite out. I think if you multiply this out, that's like almost getting like 5,000 for $100. It's not quite the same ratio of the 6,000 for $100. So if this is something you need, I guess go for it. There was a much better SBC error once, and so no, it's nowhere near as good as that, but it is better than the other $5 offer. There's a $5 offer below this that only has 200. So if you're in the market for that, be sure to get this one first. All right. Famine Orb Party Pack. I like to buy these orbs when they're at $3 a piece. And if you're looking just for Rogue, and on average, these will pay out 3.54. But of course, you could just get the 2 on the side and garbage in the middle. So this is a lot more than $3 a piece. I believe it's $6 a piece right there. $50 for 250 Blue ISO 4s. There's going to be another offer for $100, which has 600 and something thousand of these below. So that's a better deal than this right here. All right. And then this is the offers. When I was talking about how to get to milestone 35, I was talking about getting to milestone 35 right here. It was requiring buying basically 3 offers because you need 30,000 points. So then this is 25,000 points. And then down here, we've got another one which has not 5,000 points, but 4,500 points. So that way $120. And then you have to spend another $5. So $125 in total to max out that milestone. There's no way that $125, all the contents of those 3 offers, plus the 3 milestones adds up to $125 in my opinion. And that's assuming that you max out all the events. I mean, that's not even a guaranteed thing either, depending on what your character levels, how much blitzing you do, and so on and so on. So it doesn't seem good if you ask me. All right, Power of Attorney Blitz Bundle. So this is worded wrong. It says boost your Blitz and Power of Attorney milestones. The Power of Attorney event is this event here. And the event that it actually is credited is not, it should say Public Defender. So if it said Public Defender Blitz Bundle, boost your Blitz and Public Defender milestone, then this would be accurate. So this Power of Attorney is wrong. It does not credit towards this event here. It credits towards the Blitz event. And so these are maybe, and I just don't see the value of this. So you need to get over a 2-day period, 17,000 points. So for $10, this will cut some of that blitzing down, I guess. You're basically paying money to not blitz. I would definitely sim your Gamma and your Defender teams and see how many points you get. And if for someone that just absolutely hates blitzing altogether, maybe this will make sense to them, but I'm not buying any of this. None of this makes any sense to me. All right, more trash. All right, I believe all of this, the rest of this stuff is just normal garbage. I just wanted to just go through and just show some of the key highlights. 50 character shards for $35. Nothing too exciting here in offer review today. That's always expensive. 50 character shards for $30 for Spider-Woman. Dr. Voodoo is now formable, so this is not great now that you can get him on a daily basis through his hard node. 45 character shards for $20. There is a couple offers that I do want to show that I would consider. Mega Orb. This is better than $20. Sometimes they try selling Mega Orbs for $20, but I believe Mega Orbs should not be purchased for more than $5. All right, so there we go. Deck Dealer Gambit, the super exclusive. 50 character shards for $35. That might get some sales there. That is still most outrageous pricing for sure. And then this is the offer I was referring to earlier. Now this used to be $750,000 for $100, and then they changed it. So there's been a couple versions of this, but this is better than the $50 for $250,000. So this is $625 for $100. I'm not buying any of this. To take one character to Blue ISO 4 from Blue ISO 3 to Blue ISO 4 requires 715,000 of these. So this is basically $100, and you don't even have enough to upgrade a single character. You'd have to buy some of these additional offers to get all the way there. This is the offer that I was referring to. There's a offer at the beginning of offer review for $5, which has 250 of these, and then it also gives some of the currency for the month-long Abomination event. All right, and then we got gear that is just trash. All of this stuff is garbage and outrageous in my opinion. Only for some of these gear tier 17 mini unique draft. This is just outrageous. This is for people trying to get Apocalypse, not the baby Apocalypse, but the full-blown Apocalypse on day one, and get as many characters to gear tier 17 as quickly as possible. Outrageous. This is an expensive gold pack. The gold offer that I do like for $30 has 3.25 million gold, and it has 24,000 fragments, where that one right there only has 6,000 fragments. This is all trash. We're going to pick this up right here. Exclusive orb offer for $1. Basically, we're getting a gold orb and a training material orb for $1. If I bought this in the web store, then I would get an extra gold orb if I did that. So I might do that. I might buy one of them here on Amazon Coins, which I get a 20% discount. And then there's another one that is worth considering. I don't like that one there because it's T3s, but I do like this one right here also, which I'll probably buy in the web store, which has a gold orb and a red star orb. Now, I don't open my red star orbs until I have 10x dark promotion credits. For me, the main value in red star orbs today is The Elite Fours and the Dark Promotion credits, it seems like I very rarely get an upgraded character. I've never pulled a 7 out of one of these things ever since they've come out. Never have. Probably never will. I've pulled a 6. All right, we're kind of in the dregs of offer review, and so we're going to toggle over to the free-to-play account. A lot of people are asking me if they're going to have one core offers for these events for this month, and so far we have not, so that may not be a thing for this month to have one core offers, but we have 3 offers on the free-to-play account that we're going to look at, and then we're going to wrap up offer review. We've got Maria, 50 character shards for $25, Captain Sam, and Sharon Carter, said her name correctly, thank goodness. And then those are all okay offers, nothing special. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.